Hello students, standard 6th mathematics. We are busy with the chapter number 7, fractions. Now, in the few last sessions, we learn about the equivalent fractions and the simplest form of the fractions. We also saw an important and interesting result about the equivalent fraction. That is the cross multiplication. Means when we multiply the numerator of first fraction to the denominator of the second fraction, or when we multiply denominator of first fraction to the numerator of the second fraction, they are always, the product will be always equal, and that is useful to check whether the given fractions are equivalent or not. We started exercise 7.3 also, so let's continue with the question number 6. Check whether the given fractions are equivalent. So two fractions will be given. We have to check whether they are equivalent or not. And we will use that very interesting result of that cross multiplication. So first set is given of the two fraction is 5 upon 9, comma 30 upon 54. Now, what will we do? We will do the cross multiplication like that. And then check whether both the answers are equal or not. So, 5 multiplied by 54 is coming 270. Then we take another multiplication, 9 multiplied by 30. 9 3 is 27. So both the answers are equal here. You can see that. So here 5 multiplied by 54 is equal to 9 multiplied by 30. Therefore, they are equivalent. They are equivalent. Very, very simple way. Let's take the second set. That is 3 upon 10, comma 12 upon 50. So now cross multiplication. So first we will see the 3 multiplied by 50. 3 5s are 15, that is 150. And 10 multiplied by 12. 12 times 10 is 120. Here you can see that both answers are not equal. So here 3 multiplied by 50 is not equal to 10 into 12. Therefore, they are not equivalent. So cross multiplication comes equal, they are equivalent, otherwise not. See, 7 upon 13 and 5 upon 11. Here also you can do the same thing. Actually there is other way also, but I think this is the simplest method. What is the other method? Is that both the fractions we have to take one by one and convert them into the simplest form. If the simplest form will be equal, they will be equivalent, otherwise not. But in that you have to do the simplification, and that will be little longer method. So you can use this method of cross multiplication. You just have to multiply in the cross. So here 7 multiplied by 11 is 77, and 13 multiplied by 5, 13 5s are 65. Here also not equal. So here 7 multiplied by 11 is not equal to 13 multiplied by 5. Therefore, they are not equivalent. So to check whether they are equivalent, only to do is the cross multiplication, and then if it is equal, then they are equivalent, otherwise not equivalent. Let's do the next question, number 7. It shows reduce the following fractions. In their fractions to simplest form. That is very simple. We already learned about it. We will find out the prime factors, and then in the numerator and denominator we will cancel the same factors, and then remaining will be the answer. So first is the 48 upon 60. Now, if you remember any common factor very simply, then it will be easy for you also. For example, here 12 4s are 48 and 12 5s are 60. Then you can see that here 12 and 12 cancel, and you got 4 upon 5. Now 4 and 5 does not have any common factor except 1. So it is the simplest form. Second one, 150 upon 60. So 150 is 15 into 10. So 15 is 3 into 5 into 10. And then 60 is 6. 6 is 2 3s are 6 and into 10. So here you can see that 10 can be cancelled. 3 and 3 also getting cancelled. So now remaining is 5 upon 2, and they don't have any common factor except 1. Let's take the third fraction, that is 84 upon 98. Now 84, if you can't remember, you can do like that. 2 4s are 21 2s are 3 7s and 7 1s are. So 2 multiplied by 2 multiplied by 3 multiplied by 7, and then the 98, 49 7 7s and 7 1s are. So now 2 into 7 into 7. So now Cancellation. 2 and 2 will be cancelled. 7 and 7 will be cancelled. No other common factors. So 2 3s are 6 in the numerator, and here only the 7. So 6 upon 7, that is the simplest form. Next, D, that is 12 upon 52. Now we know that 12 is 2, 2s are 4, 3s are 12. And here 2 2s are 4, 13 4s are 52, so 13. So now 2 2 2 2 cancel. Remaining is 3 and 13. So 3 upon 13 is the simplest form. And the last, E, 7 upon 28. 7 is a prime number, so 7 ones are 7 only. And here you can see that 7 4s are 28. So 7 7 cancel. You get 1 upon 4. So that is the simplest way to convert them into simplest form. So what we have to do? Prime factors, or if you remember any big factors also, but it must be common, like 12 4s and 12 5s are, then directly you can cancel. Otherwise you can do like that also. Then also it will be getting cancelled and you will find the answers. Now question number 8. It shows that Ramesh had 20 pencils. Silu had 50 pencils. And Jamal had 80 pencils. After 4 months, Ramesh used up 10 pencils, Silu used up 25 pencils, and Jamal used up 40 pencils. What fractions did each use up? And check if each has used up an equal fraction of her pencils. So question is too long, so I am going to write only the main thing that is given. Question number 8. It says that Ramesh had 20 pencils and he used up 10 pencils. Then it is given that Silu had 50 pencils and he used up 25 pencils. Jamal he had how many? 80 pencils. And he used up 40 pencils. Now we have to find the fractions that they used up the pencil. So पहला આપણે લઈશું for Ramesh. Ramesh, the fraction of pencil used by Ramesh. So he had total how many pencils? 20. And out of 20, how much? He used up 10. So his fraction is 10 upon 20. We can simplify it. Then it will be 1 upon 2 because zeros will be cancelled. then the fraction of pencils used by Shilu. So now Shilu had 50 pencils. So denominator will be 50 and used up 25. So 25 ones are 25. So his fraction is also 1 by 2. And then Jamal, the fraction of pencils used by Jamal is equal to, he had 80 pencils and he used up 40 pencils. So 4 ones are 4 twos are. So all fractions are same. And they ask the other question also. Check if each used up an equal fraction of her or his pencils. So we can say that all of them used up same fraction of pencils, which is 1 upon 2. Now the question number 9. Now in question number 9, there is a question in which we have to match the equivalent fractions. So what will we do? We will simplify and write down the simplest form, so directly we will get the answers. First one is match the equivalent fractions. First is 250 upon 400. First let me write down the question. Second is 180 upon 200. Third is 660 upon 990. Fourth is 180 upon 360. And fifth is 220 upon 550. And here in the second, also A, B, C, D, E are given. In A, 2 by 3, then 2 by 5, then 1 by 2, 5 upon 8, and 9 upon 10. So what will we do? We will simplify them and then write down the whatever right answer from the next column. So first, 250 upon 400. We know that 250 means 5, 5s are 25 multiplied by 10, and 5 8s are 40 multiplied by 10, 5 5 and 10 10 gone. So is equal to 5 upon 8, that is the D answer. So your answer is D. Second, 180 upon 200. So now 180 upon 200 means 18 is 2 multiplied by 3 multiplied by 3 multiplied by 10 upon 200. So 2 multiplied by 2 multiplied by 5 multiplied by 10. So now 2 and 10 are gone. So 3 3s are 9 upon 2 5s are 10. 9 upon 10 is here. So E is with it. Third, 660 upon 990. 66 is 11 6 are. Multiply by 10 and 11 9s are. 11 11 10 10 gone. But 6 is 2 3s are. Again 3 3s are. So 2 upon 3. So answer is A. Now the remaining parts, 4th and 5, you can complete yourself, because it is very simple. You have to just simplify it to write down the next two answers. So here we are going to finish the session, and it will be followed by PDF. And any confusion, write down in the comment section. Thank you very much.